to my single dads out there, um, or in general, those men who are advocating to be in their child's life, I just want to take a second. I talked to a couple of you today, and you know who you are. And tomorrow is your court date. And so after the discussions of what, we talked about, I felt that not just you all, but a lot of fathers need to hear this. That I know you're nervous on tomorrow. You got a lot riding on your court dates. And, for some of you, this has been a battle that you've been going in and out of for years. For others, you're nervous because you feel like every time you've gone to court, something that you didn't expect happened or you were not heard. And so I just want to encourage you today or right now that on tomorrow, Lord willing, grace be to God, if you are a believer, say a prayer tonight, today rather, and before you go in on tomorrow, just asking God to give you the wisdom and the clarity. I want to encourage you to know that what you're doing, fighting for your child, it is great. You are an awesome individual and you need to be encouraged. I'm going to say to you that not many men are standing up for their children. And a lot of them who are feel like they aren't heard. And we hear you. And I want you to know that tomorrow when you get there, don't get into a back and forth with anyone about your child. You go in, you state what you need to say. For example, whatever the rules and the laws say about your situation, whether it's alienation of the affection of the child, whether it's your child has been relocated to another state without your permission, just know what the law in your county says. All right. When you get to court, you only state what the law says. You don't get into a back and forth or, he say, she say. You're not there for you. As we talked earlier to the young men that I spoke with, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to say, you're not there to defend yourself. You're in court for the best interest of your child. I'm going to tell you again, you're in court for the best interest of your child. Doesn't matter if they call you everything from A to Z. It doesn't matter. That's not who you are. Doesn't matter about emotional rants, finger pointing, he say, she say. Doesn't matter. You got to set your face like flint. You sit in that courtroom. You man up. You speak your piece. And if you don't win on tomorrow, doesn't matter. This is a war and not just a battle. In battles, you lose some. 1, 2, 3, you win some. I think I represented myself in the first 4 or 5 cases I was in. I was pro se, meaning I represented myself, and I won. But, it's a round table. There were times I didn't. And so I want you to be encouraged to know that you're going to survive, whichever way it goes. Don't lose your cool, and definitely do not leave that courtroom doing something heinous or something crazy. If you aren't heard tomorrow and you get back home after court, don't go home calling your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend names, doing anything stupid, ignorant. Don't try to take the child and keep the child because you didn't get your time, or I don't care, whatever it is. Don't lose your cool, because the next battle you go into, the precedent for it or the prereq for the next battle is what you do today. So don't cause your next battle to be lopsided or skewed before you even get there. I think about this and I like to give examples of it. I don't know if you're a football person or not, but in football, if you target someone, right, and you get caught for targeting, say it's fourth quarter, third quarter, or whatever, you actually can be put out for a portion of the next game just on the hit that you did during this game. So that means the next game comes and you can't play until a certain quarter of that game. Something you did this game affects the next game. Well, something you do in this battle could affect the next battle. So calm head, stay focused, speak only what the law says. Allow the judge to handle the business that needs to be handled. If you don't get what you want, don't get any emotions, don't be finger pointing, and don't be ranting. Just come out of that courtroom and prepare for your next battle. God's going to see you through it, whether you're a believer or not. God's going to see you through it because I'm a believer and I'm praying for you. And remember this, always look to the sky.